Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, bringing you another very important housing article. Don't forget to join me, guys, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Western Seaboard time for trends in the housing market. We'll be getting people calling from all over the English-speaking world to discuss the housing crisis in Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States of America. Well, here it goes. This is a really good one, and I kind of want to share this with you guys. Vancouver Mayor re-elect Kennedy Stewart's Mayor-elect, sorry, this guy just got put in right now in Vancouver. I've been watching the elections down there, and their major platform there was housing affordability, first-time home buyers. Kennedy Stewart's plan to triple vacancy tax rouses skeptics. Because for the longest time, Vancouver has been a hub for international investors, where they just basically park their cash and not have to worry about it because Canada has somewhat of a stable government, right? A plan from Vancouver's new mayor to triple the city's tax on empty homes is facing skepticism from incoming city councillors and the real estate industry that the policy will make the housing more affordable. Kennedy Stewart, a former NDP MP, who won at the municipal election earlier this month, campaigned on a promise to increase the city's vacant home tax to 3% of the property's assessed value from the current 1%. The tax, which took effect this year, is aimed at encouraging owners of vacant properties to rent them out and return them to the housing supply. So we'll get into another article that this ties into and the big problem that's happening there. While it's not clear what impact the tax is having on the number of empty homes, Mr. Stewart said it's having an effect, and he argues the city needs to be aggressive against its speculation. Having people paying record high rents while condos are sitting empty is not acceptable. He said in an email, "This evidence I saw is the current vacant home tax is having an effect. Units are being rented, and some cases speculators have sold condos off and families have purchased them and are living in them now." Josh Gordon, assistant professor of Simon Fraser University School of Public Policy, said he agrees that vacant home tax should have been set at a higher level to start. However, he said an increase may be less urgent after the provincial government announced its own tax this year on an out-of-province owners that largely targets vacant homes. The province also had a tax on home purchases involving foreign buyers. So that's the foreign buyers tax, right, guys? All right, let's keep going here. Patrick O'Connor, spokesperson with the Nonpartisan Association, noted that the party's position during the campaign was that vacant homes tax has been ineffective and doesn't appear to have had any impact on the housing supply. Still, newly elected NPA councillors declined to say they would vote Mr. Stewart's proposal. Likewise, councillors from the other parties were also reluctant to weigh in, saying they would need to study the idea. Vancouver realtor Tina said that current empty homes tax has already done the damage, and there is no need to expand the tax. So that's a realtor named Tina. So the issue of vacant homes has been intertwined with the debate of foreign buyers' property speculators tax before the provincial government implemented 15% tax on foreign buyers in 2016. That's when everyone took off and went to Toronto, and Toronto started taking off, and the other half went down to Seattle, and they're blaming it on Amazon or Google for Seattle, but they don't really know what's going on down there. But a lot of those tech guys are living together, like 7 people in the house. Techies. So anyways, the government implemented a 15% buyer's tax in 2016. The government data showed 15% of the property purchases in the Greater Vancouver region involved foreign buyers. Since the tax came into effect, the rate has been about 5% lower. Okay, so it is doing something to it. So what's happened? The price of housing in Vancouver got severely unaffordable, just like in Toronto, just like in Sydney, just like in Auckland, just like in London, Belfast, and in Dublin, San Francisco, Seattle. Oregon is tipping right now at $407,000 for the average house. So here's what's going on, guys. This has been happening to every major city. Douglas Todd wrote an article, Vancouver Sun, right on the nose, Aboriginals and whites leaving Metro Vancouver. So these are 2016 numbers. I urge them to bring out a new up-to-date statistics. A net total of 9,345 whites and 460 Indigenous people left Vancouver for other parts in the province. 1 year period ending July 2016. So we don't even have 2017 and 2018 numbers yet to know how many whites and Aboriginals have left the city of Vancouver. But it's record alarming rate. So what's happened, this is what they know, because there's even more than that. So I'm one of those people. I moved to the city of the town of Merritt here, a little town in between Kamloops and Hope, a little town on the Coquihalla here. And these people leaving in these huge numbers are skewing the prices in cities like Kelowna, Kamloops, and even in Victoria, the island there, where numbers starting to get skewed. So I came here, me purchasing this house at what it was offered at, I didn't even combat him. He's like, I want this much. Here you go. I'm not even gonna get it. I'll get the inspection done, but here you go, man. Here's your money. Done. I didn't have to worry. But more people are coming in like that, and that's becoming the problem here in Merritt. And price of housing is skyrocketing here and other places in the interior because of this. Now, vacant home. So here's the deal: tripling the home tax to 3%. Well, I got to bring this up, and I bring this up in every 5 videos because it's so good. Vacant homes, a global epidemic in Paris is fighting it with a 60% tax. 60%. Woo! Yeah, let's look at this here. Runaway real estate speculation has been filling global capitals with vacant homes, creating artificial shortages in the world's most sought-after cities. The shortage, this supply and demand issue that's all fake, right, has made local homeowners wealthy overnight, but it comes at the cost of turning lively cities into empty shells. Hey, does that ring a bell? Vancouver, Sydney, Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego, London. The city of Paris has decided it's had enough in implementing a tax in 2015. They did one in 2015, like Vancouver did in 2016 or 2017 with the vacant home, right? They didn't quite get the results they wanted, so now they're tripling it to 60%. Paris empty home problem. Paris has been trying to deal with vacant home property owners for some time, despite warnings that the city will have to take action. The number of vacant homes is growing. There is now 107,000 vacant homes, representing 7.5% of all resident dwellings in the city, to Francis Incy, debut mayor there, says 40,000 homes were vacant and aren't even connected with electrical grid. So here it is. 107,000 reasons why. So here it is. Los Angeles, 213,000 empty homes. San Francisco, 30,000. Vancouver, 66,000. Toronto, 99,000. Sydney, 118,000. Singapore, 29,000. Paris, 107,000. Hong Kong, 42,000. New York City, 308,000. And London, 59,881. So this vacant home tax being driven with these artificial bubbles, it's phenomenal. This is an older article by Better Dwelling, but I bring it up every time because it makes so much sense. It's not a supply and demand issue, which they've been saying. Now they're coming to terms saying, oh, it's not really a supply and demand. Yeah. Now with interest rates going up across the world, it's going to be really, really interesting for the countries that don't raise interest rates like Australia and New Zealand, and to the countries that are raising interest rates to combat inflation. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night for Trends in the Housing Market. Mike Martin's 7 p.m. Western Seaboard time. I'll be here live for you guys, and we'll be taking in calls from all over the English-speaking world to discuss what is happening in this crazy housing market. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.